will for the next 3 days be grilling 7 of the 9 shortlisted candidates for the judge of the Supreme Court position beginning tomorrow. This follows the nomination of Lady Justice Martha Koome, who was also shortlisted for the position to succeed retired Chief Justice David Maraga, and the withdrawal of Court of Appeal Judge Justice Kathurima Minoti from the race. The Judicial Service Commission (JSC) is expected to begin interviews for the position of Judge of the Supreme Court on Monday, after the High Court temporarily stopped the Commission from conducting the interviews. Justices Anthony Mrima and Wilfrida Okwanyi gave the orders in the petition filed by 4 petitioners. In one of the cases, petitioner Tolfin Nafula argued that Professor Olive Mugenda was illegally elected as the JSC's interim vice chairperson. According to Nafula, the election of the former Kenyatta University Vice Chancellor relegated Acting Chief Justice Philomena Mwilu to the status of an ordinary commissioner in open defiance of the Constitution, which requires the affairs of the JSC be chaired by either the CJ and/or the Deputy CJ.
To file an appeal.
However, the JSC appealed against the High Court orders, with Court of Appeal judges Roslyn Nambuye, Patrick Kiage, and Sankale Olekantai overruling the High Court decision, claiming that the court did not deal with the issue of jurisdiction before issuing the orders. The ruling, read by Justice Patrick Kiage, granted the JSC permission to proceed with the interviews for selecting one Supreme Court judge and scoring the nominee for position of Chief Justice. The shortlisted candidates to be interviewed by the JSC have reduced to 7 from 9 following the nomination of Court of Appeal Judge Lady Justice Martha Koome for the position of Chief Justice last week, and the withdrawal of Justice Kathurima from the race.
Security is not my fancy.
5 out of the 10 shortlisted candidates who interviewed for the position of Chief Justice, including Court of Appeal President Justice William Ouko, High Court Judge Justice Said Chitembwe, Labour Court Judges Justices Marete Njagi and Dumanderi, and lawyer Ali Siano are also eyeing the Supreme Court judge position. Baringo-born High Court Judge Justice Joseph Kiplagat is also on the list. He boasts of close to 3 decades of legal experience, serving the judiciary in several parts of the country, including Mombasa, Bungoma, Nyeri and Kericho, before he was appointed a High Court judge in 2000. Lawyer and academician Dr. Patrick Lumumba will also defend his application to sit among the 7 judges of the Supreme Court with his 30 years of experience in the legal field. The interviews will take 3 days. Justices Said Chitembwe and Marete Njagi setting the pace for the rest on Monday. Justice Ndumanderi and Dr. Patrick Lumumba will face the JSC panel on Tuesday, with Justices William Ouko, Joseph Kiplagat, and Ali Siano closing off the 3-day exercise. The vacancy in the Supreme Court follows the retirement of Justice Jackton Ojwang early last year. Now, human rights organizations